Welcome back live to the San Diego Sports Arena, and that was worth a look back, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was. That was explosion all the way. A couple of nice scenarios being played out.
It was later learned that Tommy Morrison suffered a broken jaw in that fight, actually in the second round. So he went most of that fight with the broken jaw, showing a lot of heart and courage, and able to finish off Joe Hipp, who was really tough for him.
And it sent the people in the record book scurrying about if anybody came back from a broken jaw to win, and nobody has. Of course, Ali did against Ken Norton. He came back, but he lost the fight. He did manage to go all the way.
All right, little forced layoff now for Tommy Morrison. He is home, actually now in the home of his manager, John Brown, in Lenexa, Kansas, and he will join us live. We'll talk to Tommy Morrison and his co-manager, John Brown, in just a moment. Welcome back to Top Rank Boxing. We're live at the San Diego Sports Arena. Sam Rosen along with Dave Bontempo. And now joining us live in Lenexa, Kansas is heavyweight contender Tommy Morrison, his wife and children, and co-manager John Brown. Hello, everybody in Lenexa, Kansas. How you doing, Tommy?
Good. How are you?
We're fine. Give us your thoughts about looking at the fight once again with Joe Hipp.
Well, as John said earlier, it's a lot more relaxing watching it from here. There's still a lot of things I did wrong, but I think we answered a lot of questions to a lot of people, and I certainly did myself. I think we got some rounds out of the fight, which is obviously what we wanted, and we also faced a little bit of adversity and was able to come back and do pretty well.
Tommy, how are the injuries? What's the report on that now, and when do you think you'll be back up and your full self?
Well, we've been back in the gym for about a week and a half. At this point, we're just waiting to get the wires and stuff off my teeth, which will probably happen in about the next 8 or 10 days. After that, then, we're going to slowly start getting ourselves back into it. The contact part is probably, what we'll hold off on for a while. But probably mid-August, I'm sure we'll probably be back in full swing.
Talk about you and George Foreman getting together in December. Your thoughts on that, and how close do you think that really is?
Well, I think at this point it's something that's only been talked about. It would be nice. I think it's be a very interesting fight, and it's probably one that a lot of people would want to see. And hopefully something can be worked out. I'm looking forward to it.
Tommy, how much does this injury set you back as far as your timetable was concerned? You'd come back from the Mercer fight and been fighting a fight a month for the last 5. Now the layoff. How much of a setback is this for you?
Well, obviously it is a setback. As long as we're able to maintain and not lose anything and not take steps backwards, then I think we'll be fine. Once we get back in the full swing of things, I think I'll pick up and continue to improve where we left off. I think the only thing that we're going to be losing is a little bit of time.
You talk about making mistakes in that hip fight. What are the mistakes you notice the most that you still have to work on to get better in the next couple of months?
Well, hey, guys, let me interrupt if I can. Tommy, we got to understand, Tommy fought from the second round on with a broken jaw. In the 4th round, he broke his right hand, also had a 20-stitch gash over his right eye. So in the middle rounds, he started to fall apart a little bit. In fact, we got nervous and even talked about maybe stopping the fight. When we did to Tommy, he told us, that we were crazy. But in spite of all that, he was able to keep himself together. And that's, to me, the impressive thing. I mean, you had a kid with a broken right hand, a kid with a broken jaw, and he was still able to keep himself together, still able to keep Joe Hipp off of him with his left jab, which is not really one of his best punches, and then come back and knock him out. So Tommy's a little hard on himself about the fact that he didn't look, exactly stellar in the 6th, 7th, and 8th round. But with all of those problems, I thought he looked spectacular, actually.
John, that was probably the biggest gut check Tommy has had to go through, and he got through it. What about, what does it say about him, and where does it think, you can go from here with this now?
Well, this is a kid that will do whatever it takes to win. And I think there are very few fighters who have that attribute. So as soon as we get healed up, and he'll get back in training, and we're looking forward to having the brightest prospect in the heavyweight division, the most powerful puncher, fight one of the most charismatic boxers in the history of boxing, which is George Foreman. This will be a fight that everybody wants to see. It'll be an exciting fight. It won't be a Holyfield Holmes fight.
John, can you go from this layoff right into a fight with George Foreman?
I don't think that'd be a problem. If we have time to have a tune-up, we'd probably like to do that. But if not, we get plenty of good work in the gym.
John, technically, what's the one thing you'd like to work on most between now and the Foreman fight?
Well, that's between Tommy and his trainer, the very capable Tom Burgess. But basically, fundamentals, keeping hands up, developing Tommy's right hand to even be more powerful than it is, because he can knock anybody out he wants with the left hook. Working on the uppercut, being a little more head movement, all the things that Tommy's been improving on. And I think he really showed the improvement in the Art Tucker fight. Art Tucker's a good guy, tough guy, and Tommy just blasted him out. Of course, Tommy didn't have a broken jaw or a broken right hand.
John, thanks for joining us. Tommy, while we have you there, would you introduce the family to us?
Sure. Yeah, this is my girlfriend, Susie. These children here, this one right here belongs to John, and this is a couple of her friends. It's not my family.
Okay.
This is my dentist over there, the guy responsible for taking care of me.
A very important man. Tommy, thanks for joining us, and good luck. We're looking forward to seeing you back in the ring.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thanks,
Tommy
fellas.
Morrison joining us live from Lenexa, Kansas, along with John Brown, the rest of the friends and family. Coming up next, it's Ringside Report. Don't go away.